Director, the first time you saw Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files. Did you close the files or keep reading?
I've reviewed not the entirety of the files, so
You haven't reviewed all of the Epstein files?
Personally, no.
You're the director of the FBI. This is the largest sex trafficking case the FBI has ever been a part of. Buck stops at the top, and your testimony today is you have not reviewed all of the files.
What I've been doing is been busy providing the safest country this country has seen in modern U.S. history in historic speed, because the men and women of the FBI are given the resources to reduce the homicide rate, to reduce the drug trafficking rate, to reduce the amount of children that are being trafficked and the number of pedophiles. It sounds like those children being trafficked would appreciate the director reviewing the files. You said you don't know the number of times Trump's name appears in the files, so it could at least be 1,000 times. Is that right? The number is a total misleading factor. We have not released anyone's name in the Epstein files that has not been credible.
Director, could it at least be 1,000 times?
We have released every piece of legally permissible information. Okay, you can characterize the numbers however you want it.
I'm claiming my time, Director. It sounds like if you don't know the number, it could at least be 1,000 times.
It's not. It's not.
Is it at least 500 times?
No.
Is it at least 100 times?
No.
Then what's the number?
I don't know the number, but it's not that.
Do you think it might be your job to know the number?
My job is to provide for the safety and security of this country. My job is not to engage in political innuendo so you can go out to the sticks and get your 20-second hit in your fundraising article. But keep going, reclaiming your time, because the people of California are being underserved by your representation.
If the president is not implicated, why not release everything that involves him?
We have released everything, the president and anyone else's side, that is credible and lawfully be able to be released. Your fixation on this matter and baseless accusations that I'm hiding child pedophiles is disgusting. Anyone that says that needs to look at the stats alone and go back to the state of California, who's receiving the biggest surge in FBI resources through my redeployment, because the cities of Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco are needed.
Director, remembering your oath to tell the truth, did you ever tell Donald Trump his name is in the files?
I have never spoken to President Trump about the Epstein files.
Did you ever tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The Attorney General and I have had numerous discussions about the entirety of the Epstein files and the reviews conducted by our team.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
And we have released where President Trump's name is in the Attorney's file.
It's a simple question. Did you tell the Attorney General that the President's name is in the Epstein files?
During many conversations that the Attorney General and I have had on the matter of Epstein, we have reviewed.
The question is simple. Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or no?
Why don't you try spelling it out?
Yes or no, Director?
Use the alphabet.
Yes or no?
No, A, B, C,
Director,
D, E, F.
It sounds like you don't want to tell us. Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files?
Why don't you try serving your constituency by focusing on reducing violent crime in this country and the number of pedophiles that are legally harbored in your sanctuary cities in California? I'll work with you on that.
Regular order, Mr. Chairman.
Director,
I'm the gentleman from California.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The question has been asked and answered.
You have not answered it, and we will take your evasiveness as a consciousness of guilt. Director, did Donald Trump ever say to you, just find and release the entire truth? Don't worry if I'm in it.
The instructions from the administration were to release all credible information, and we have done that.
Did Donald Trump ever provide information about Jeffrey Epstein as an informant?
Donald Trump has not been, and I can only speak for the FBI, an informant of the FBI.
So, Director, you've played this cute shell game where you say you can't release everything because the court has said that it legally is not allowed to be released, but the court calls bullshit. Judge Richard Berman said that when you went to the court, quote, information contained in the Epstein grand jury transcripts pales in comparison to Epstein investigation information and materials in the hands of the Department of Justice. So let's move on, Director. You wrote a book called Government Gangsters. You identified 20 individuals in that book. You put me on that list at the top of the list. Thank you. My children find it flattering. 20 of those individuals have been investigated or have had adverse actions. Director, considering that you have identified these people as, quote, government gangsters, will you recuse yourself from making any investigation decisions about these individuals?
Anyone that has been terminated at the FBI has been done so because they failed to meet the muster in their constitutional obligation.
I will work on the audio-visual capabilities.
I'm going to borrow your terminology and call bullshit on your entire career in Congress. It has been a disgrace to the American people. You can reclaim your time all you want.
Mr. Chairman, you're going to allow a witness to speak this way? Mr. Chairman, would you
recuse yourself,
the gentleman has no time.
Mr. Chairman, would you admonish the witness not to insult members?
The gentleman has no time.
Representative Eric Swalwell didn't waste time easing into his questions. His focus was narrow, deliberate, and unmistakable. The Epstein files, Donald Trump's name, and what the FBI director actually knows. Swalwell opened with a question that sounded almost casual but carried enormous weight. The first time Director Kash Patel saw Donald Trump's name in the Epstein files, did he stop reading, or did he keep going? Patel's answer landed like a shockwave. He admitted he had not personally reviewed all of the Epstein files. For Swalwell, that was unacceptable. This was the largest sex trafficking case the FBI has ever handled, and the director of the FBI was testifying that he hadn't reviewed the full record. Patel tried to reframe the moment, pointing to broader public safety achievements, reductions in homicide rates, drug trafficking, and child exploitation. Swalwell wasn't having it. He cut back in, reminding Patel that leadership means accountability, and accountability means knowing the facts. If Patel hadn't reviewed the files, how could he possibly speak with certainty about what they did or did not contain? Swalwell then drilled into specifics. Did Patel know how many times Donald Trump's name appeared in the Epstein files? Patel said he did not. Swalwell seized on that admission. If you don't know the number, he said, it could be 1,000 times. Patel pushed back, saying numbers were misleading and insisting it wasn't anywhere near that high. Swalwell kept pressing. 500? 100? Each time Patel said no. Then Swalwell asked the question hanging over the exchange. If you don't know the number, shouldn't you? That's when the exchange turned combative. Patel accused Swalwell of engaging in political theater and fundraising tactics. Swalwell reclaimed his time and fired back, saying the American people were being underserved by evasive answers. He pressed Patel again on why everything legally permissible in the Epstein files hadn't been released if there was nothing to hide. Patel bristled, accusing Swalwell of implying he was protecting pedophiles and calling the accusation disgusting. Swalwell didn't back down. He returned to the core issue, truth and disclosure. He asked Patel directly whether he had ever told Donald Trump that his name appeared in the Epstein files. Patel said no. Swalwell then asked whether Patel had told the Attorney General that Trump's name appeared in the files. Patel refused to give a straight answer, circling the question and referencing general discussions instead. Swalwell pressed again and again, demanding a simple yes or no. When Patel continued to dodge, Swalwell accused him of evasiveness and said the committee would interpret that refusal as consciousness of guilt. He then asked whether Trump had ever told Patel to release everything, even if it implicated him. Patel responded that the administration instructed the FBI to release all credible information. Swalwell followed up by asking whether Trump had ever acted as an informant regarding Epstein. Patel said no. As Swalwell's time wound down, the broader picture came into focus. The FBI director could not say how many times Trump's name appeared in the Epstein files. He had not reviewed the entire case record. And he would not clearly state whether the Attorney General had been told about Trump's presence in those files. For Swalwell, that combination raised serious concerns, not just about Epstein, but about transparency at the highest levels of law enforcement. The exchange ended without resolution, but its impact lingered. What the FBI knows, what it has reviewed, and what it has chosen to release remain open questions. And in a case defined by secrecy and power, unanswered questions are never just procedural, they're political. Now it's your turn. Do you think Representative Swalwell exposed real gaps in accountability, or was this political theater? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you believe the public deserves full transparency. Subscribe for more raw congressional confrontations. Share this so others can judge the exchange for themselves.